お前はもう死んでいる。何?
The black eclipse, the white race. When these two meet, what happens to thy face? Yin and yang, contrasting but not without existing a relation, as the wilds become a harmonic creation. Galileo. Nah, not really. Just kidding. Hey, what's up guys? T-dawg here. In today's video, we're discussing Gore Magala, specifically why it's in Monster Hunter Wilds. Like every T-dawg video, I'm going to split it up into multiple parts with timestamps, primarily focusing on what the possible reasons could be and what it could mean. Alright, I'm sure you have more important things to do, so I'll move it along.
Standing at 18 feet tall with a length of 58 feet.
Today's topic is a medium-sized monster, all things considered. Gore Magala is a flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4 and 4 Ultimate respectively, being partially based on a dark hero. As stated in the 20th anniversary director interview, Gore Magala immediately became a fan favorite, especially in the West. It starts off as a blind, rage-filled, almost demon, then evolving into a godlike being. Truthfully, I could make an entire video going over the parallels each Magala represents, but we'd be here all day. A video that I found does a good job of describing some of these aspects is by Chrono Pinoy X. I think you'll enjoy watching it. Make sure to give that guy a like and show him some love. Gore in the game is shown to be a cold, calculating beast. Throughout the game, it stalks the player and the caravan, occasionally swooping down from above to test our might seemingly. In its rampage, it infects other creatures with the frenzy virus. This can be either by intentionally infecting monsters or by leaving scales behind wherever it goes. It eventually culminates in Gore entering its frenzy state, in which these feelers come out. They're like little bug horns almost. I don't know the technicals of how that could work, but it's Eventually, after repelling/defeating Gore Magala a few times, it locks in, becomes a Shagaru Magala. You fight it one final time in an epic, conclusive battle, slaying the beast once and for all, and that's kind of really it for Gore Magala, because it's dead. At least that one is. And that's all said and done until... Monster Hunter Rise. Some hate it, some enjoy it. I'm personally in the latter camp, as I love the experimental gimmicks. A lot of things Capcom introduced into these games get refined and re-added down the line to the mainline entry eventually. Paddle mutes, sacreds. Weapon arts and switch skills, behold, the new changes to combat in Wilds. Now, you may be asking,
but T-dawg, why are you telling me this?
well my friend, it's to set the groundwork for my thought process. Let me cook, and then judge my theory cuisine, okay? No? Well, yeah, I thought it was funny. Gore Magala, alongside Shagaru Magala and Chaotic Gore Magala, were all added into the game with the introduction of the Sunbreak DLC. Risen Shigaru was added like a year later, but we're really not going to focus on it because it's like its own separate thing. Maybe one day, but not in this one. So, I had to rewrite this part of the script when Capcom dropped the final trailer of Monster Hunter Wilds yesterday. Not in a bad way. In fact, it gives me even more ammo for today's video, but I just kind of wanted to let you know. Now, I believe Arkveld and Gore Magala are two sides of the same coin to an extent, like yin and yang. These two lines complement the other side. Why do I say lines, as in both Arkveld and Gore Magala having evolutions? Well, in my previous video, I pointed out the fact that the Arkveld quest is called Chained Arkveld. I speculate that we'll likely see an unchained version of the White Wraith. Seeing the final trailer, it seems I was on the right track. Maybe not verbatim, one for one, but it's probably kind of similar, right? Now, for my big theory, the big speculation. Gangettes, what if the reason Gore Magala has come to bless our game is because it knows Arkveld is a rival in spreading a plague? We very clearly see that Rathalos has been either affected or altered in some way by Arkveld or its energy. Gore Magala spreads frenzy by its scales. Who's to say Arkveld doesn't do the same with the, what's a good name for this? The Benzi virus. Now, don't applaud yet. I'm sure you're all impressed by my superb naming skills. Truth be told, I shed a tear when I originally wrote this. But, in all seriousness, I'm putting my chips on the idea that the frenzy mechanic and all the troubles it brings to the world are back in the newest game. Whether it's the actual frenzy virus or the Benzi virus, we will most definitely see monsters that are going to be tougher and higher ranked than lower ranked monsters due to this mechanic. You think Raid Owl is dangerous now? Make it angrier, scarier, and have the possibility of infecting all the inhabitants of the Windward Plains, and we can easily have a big problem on our hands. Now, Why would Gore Magala choose to show up if it knows there's a huge potential problem? Well, simply put, it hates competition. Before someone types a comment, just completely ignoring what I say, we have to realize that Gore Magala is intelligent. It's not a Kula Yuku, or a Varus, or even a Wrath. This monster has shown complex emotions and planning before. Even if it's not comparable to a human, which we don't even know that either, it's still more than capable of wanting to protect its perceived territory. Who knows, maybe we'll get a epic turf war that's comparable to some kind of anime fight or something kaiju-esque. We'll see. Well, that's really it. Thank you so much for watching. That's the end of the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know, from now on, I'm going to start posting my scripts with all my resources in the description. I want to hold myself accountable, but with that being said, I also am confident in what I do say. Let's say objectively I do get something wrong. You can always message me either on my socials, like I have a Bluesky, I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, or if you want, you can email me personally. That way I can see these links to stuff. But I want my channel to be a basin of knowledge, of discussion, of healthy debate. And to make sure I can do that, I have to make sure that my hand is shown. But yeah, that's really the end of my little PSA. Thank you so much for watching, gamers. We just hit like 360 subs, which is ridiculous. Because in my last video, we just hit like, I think 300 subs. So it's like every few couple of days, you guys just destroy the like button, the subscribe button, and I couldn't be more grateful, truly. Next video coming up, I'm going to be discussing the new Ice Apex. Its name was revealed, stuff like that. But yeah, that's really it. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day or night. See ya.